Good evening. Welcome to Kingsford High School for tonight's scholarship presentation. The class of 2023 has been a class of great accomplishments and firsts, and tonight will be a night where we can celebrate their great academic success with the presentation of their scholarships. 68 of 117 students will be offered over $5.5 million in scholarships this evening. That is roughly 60% of the class of 2023. And on behalf of KHS, I would like to say thank you to all the donors, whether a family donation, a large trust, or an individual donation. Each and every one is meaningful and with a legacy attached. Each of these scholarships will assist our students in the advancement of their future goals. I'd also like to thank the scholarship committees for their time to make these decisions to award these scholarships. These decisions are difficult, as there are many, many candidates deserving of each scholarship. I'd also like to give a special thanks to Mr. Cowan, Mr. Guyan, and Mr. Derek White. They are responsible for coordinating all the digital presentations here tonight, and the sound and the lights. Mr. Guyan, Mr. White, Mr. Cowan, on behalf of KHS and our students, thank you. And to you, Mrs. Olson, for being here tonight, taking our pictures. I'd also like to introduce you to Mrs. Jamie Lockhart, Kingsford High School Scholarship Coordinator. She works with students at the application process and the deadlines. However, she is responsible for much more. She's responsible for coordinating with each scholarship donor, coordinating with the committees and recording their decisions. This is an amazing accomplishment. Mrs. Lockhart, you're tasked with a job of the finest detail, to which includes multiple hats, and all for students. Thank you. Thank you for all you do. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts and what you do for students. Mrs. Michelle Kleikamp, Mr. Zach Wedge, and Mrs. Kenlyn Sutton, thank you. Mrs. Kleikamp has been the office historian. She knows the details of each scholarship fund, the donor's intentions, and a history of how each is distributed. Meanwhile, Mr. Wedge and Mrs. Sutton counsel each student in a way that helps them reach their maximum potential. These students are very lucky to have such a dedicated team of professionals. And now I'd like to call up Mrs. Jamie Lockhart to the podium to begin the presentations.
Good evening. Thank you everyone for attending this evening, and thank you to the students I've had the opportunity to work with this year. You've all worked really hard to get here tonight, and I just want to congratulate you on your accomplishments. So to get this evening started, I would like to introduce Mr. Bill Bertoli to the stage.
It's really a great pleasure to be here with you tonight. I taught at Kingsford High School for over 30 years, and to come in here each and every year, I'm not going to tell you how many of these I've been to because it's scary when I think about it. But what's even more scary is taking a look at the large amount of money that's been going out to this class of 2023. I just want to offer my congratulations to all of you and wish you really well on behalf of all the retired teachers that are from Reading Township. And this scholarship that I'm about to give out is a very special one. At least in my opinion, it's probably one of the most precious scholarships there is. It's the Americo Frucci Scholarship. Mr. Frucci was a chemistry and biology and science teacher here for a lot of years. He was my science teacher, He was my mother's science teacher. He was even a principal at Kingsford High School for a short period of time. He always demanded the best out of everyone, and he always expected you to do your best. And people performed for him, and they went on and they did really well because of the hard work and the dedication he put in. And I've seen so much of Mr. Frucci among the teachers at Kingsford High School in that same kind of action, the same kinds of things going on and happening. So when I present the scholarship tonight, at least in my opinion, it's extremely meaningful. This is a very special scholarship. It's a $500 scholarship going out to Michael Mulligan. The next scholarships were a scholarship that my parents had set up. And there were reasons for them making the scholarship. One of the main ones was they were very active at Kingsford High School. My father was the head of the Booster Club for quite a while. He even helped start on the building of the concession stands over there. They were active, they were in, they attended events, they attended all kinds of things here. And one of the things that always impressed them were the large number of students of high character and of great work ethics that attended Kingsford High School. So when they set up the scholarship, they wanted to make sure that they honored people that had high character, had high honor work ethics, and showed what was so good about this school. And there's a lot of good things about this school. The winners of this year's scholarship, which is for $2,000 a year for 4 years, the first winner is Jalen Kriegel. And the second winner is Isaac Nash.
Next, I would like to invite Mr. Joe Rizzo to the stand to present the Dickinson Area Community Foundation Iron Mountain Kingsford Rotary Club Scholarship.
Good evening. I'm here tonight representing the Iron Mountain Kingsford Rotary Club. We're a local organization that, through our community events and your support, we're able to fund a variety of philanthropic efforts like these scholarships. We're giving away 2 scholarships tonight. First one goes to Chloe Fraker. The amount of Congratulations, Chloe. The scholarship is a $1,000 for the first year, renewable for year 2, a total of $2,000. Congratulations. Thank you. And next up is another $1,000 scholarship for Russell Sage. Russell? Congratulations, Russell. There you go, buddy.
Now I'd like to invite Mrs. Tamara Jewell to the stage for the remainder of the Dickinson Area Community Foundation scholarships.
Hello. It is such an honor to be here tonight. I'm Tamara Jewell with the Dickinson Area Community Foundation. And this evening, the foundation will be awarding $64,350 to graduates. So that's a phenomenal amount. Congratulations. And what's really exciting about that $64,000 is that many of these scholarships are available to neighboring school districts, and they're very competitive. So congratulations, graduates that are receiving scholarships this evening. Also, I wanted to point your attention to a little brochure that our team put together. I think it's really important that we know the donors that established these scholarships, and we just give them credit. So please take some time and enjoy that brochure. And the other announcement that I wanted to make, I've been at the Community Foundation for 13 years. Feels like 13,000. So this is my 13th year of awarding scholarships, and I have to say, giving away this money, I have kids in school myself, and to not have to pay it back and not have a loan. Every single scholarship, I don't care if it's for $100 or $10,000, makes a difference. So be grateful to those that are supporting you. Don't forget to write those thank you notes. Each scholarship that we're giving away this evening has its own individual instructions in your folder with the addresses of whom to send a thank you to. So, and remember, if you have a renewable, you have to submit your transcripts. Otherwise, you don't get another check. And lastly, if I announce that you're going to a school that's different than where you're actually going, you're going to want to let us know that, because we'll send the check to the university that was on your application. So let me know if that has changed, which it does. And last year, in 2022, the Community Foundation exceeded, since the inception, of awarding $5 million back to the community in the form of grants and scholarships. So $5 million to our community is pretty impressive. So thanks for your support at all of our fundraisers. So the first scholarship that I have to award this evening is the Robert J. Peterson Eagle Scout Scholarship. It's valued at $1,000, going to a future Wildcat. Congratulations, Ryan Goucher. I'm sorry, Ryan, I got the wrong one on the top. Hang on for 1 second. I don't know if any of you have spoken in front of a crowd, but it's always nerve-wracking. Congratulations, Ryan, nice job. If you could just wait over there, we're gonna do a big group picture. Okay, next up is the Waves Memorial Swim Scholarship, going to somebody attending St. Norbert College for $350. Congratulations, Magdalena McKinnon. Congratulations. Next is the Ron Caviani Scholarship. Don't go too far away, Magdalena. You are also getting the Ron Caviani for $500. Congratulations. The Association of Student Artists Scholarship is a $6,000 award, and it's going to Alexis Del Santo. Congratulations. This one's a very competitive one. Thank you. The Bill Boccic Memorial Scholarship is valued at $700, going to a student attending Northeast Wisconsin Technical College. Congratulations, Madeline Edwards. Good. Well, Madeline, you're not going to want to go too far. Next, we have the Thornbury Family Scholarship valued at $700. Congratulations. The David G. Corlett Memorial Scholarship is for aspiring educators, and the Lord knows we need more teachers. Going to Bay College, valued at $800. Congratulations, Chloe Fraker. Oh. Congratulations, Chloe. The Lenore Moore Gibson Kingsford High School Scholarship, valued at $950, going to Marcella Martinen, or is it Marcella? Marcella? I'm sorry, Marcella. The Golden K Scholarship is valued at $1,000, and they support students attending the local Bay West Campus College, and it's a wonderful organization. I hope everybody, when they retire, joins Golden K because they do awful lot of good in our community. This year's recipient for $1,000 is Delaney Fortner. There's Delaney. It says Delaney. Oh, Delaney. Yeah, it's Delaney. I know Delaney. I got that name right. Congratulations, Delaney. You're welcome. The second Golden K Scholarship, valued at $1,000, goes to Aubrey Burby. Congratulations. Next up is the Lou Spiritus Niagara Worldwide Scholarship. This was established by the owner of the property where the former Niagara Mill is at. It's a very competitive scholarship, and I believe it's offered at 8 different school districts. This year's recipient is going to Stanford, and it's valued at $1,000. Congratulations, Amanda Yu. Congratulations, Amanda. Bring that flivver power out there. Next is the second Lou Spiritus Niagara Worldwide Scholarship, going to Ashlyn Bleskowski. Congratulations. I have another Robert J. Peterson Eagle Scout Scholarship valued at $1,000, and this one's going to a future Husky, Russell Sage. Congratulations, Russell. Nice job. And the Ron and Angie Tomasoni Memorial Scholarship, the committee wanted me to announce that they picked her for her high academic achievement. So for $1,250, congratulations, Amanda Yu. This one is close to my heart. This is in memory of my father-in-law, Larry Jewell, who was in the car business for over 50 years. And my husband is out of town, so he normally loves to present this award. There were 2 applicants, and they both were from Kingsford, and they both were amazing young men. And even though one of them didn't check every box, the family really loved his application and wanted to wish him well, so they they donated more money to make it up. So congratulations for the first $1,000 scholarship is going to Dylan Leslie. Congratulations. And next up, for the $4,500 scholarship, this young man checked every box on the application, and he is going to be a phenomenal mechanic. And crazy enough, yesterday he called my husband and asked for a job. So, of course, Steve didn't say anything, but congratulations to Mitchell Murray. Next is the Millie Hagerup Nursing Scholarship, valued at $4,500, going to Bailey Koski. We need nurses, Bailey. Now we're on to the Kingsford High School scholarships. I think they're all valued at $5,000. Yep, we have 3 valued at $5,000 each. They are all going to future Wildcats heading up to Northern. The first one is Sarah Scullen. And next is Marcella Mortonen. Congratulations. Oh, I lost your letter. There you go. Thanks. And Annalie Ahala. Congratulations, Annalie. Down to the end, I have the Robert Frigette Scholarship, valued at $6,000, going to Amanda Yu. And the Ann Look Education Scholarship is valued at $6,500, and it's going to Seda Shilton. Just one more. Congratulations. And lastly, we have the Gus K. Newberg Construction Company Scholarship. And let me tell you, this committee takes their job very seriously. Lots of debates and discussions, and they didn't arrive at their decision easily. Congratulations in the amount of $12,000 to Mackenzie Primo. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Tamara. We're very grateful to you and all that you do. Next, I would like to introduce Commander Eric Rolfe from the NROTC.
Good evening, Kingsford. Thank you for having us tonight. I am Commander Eric Rolfs, Executive Officer of the Navy Talent Acquisition Group, Great Lakes. The United States puts to sea the greatest and most powerful Navy and maritime defense force the world has ever seen. But it's not because we have the best ships, aircraft, and submarines. Yeah, we have those. But more importantly, the men and women who serve in the United States Navy are the greatest and most professional sailors in the world. To maintain a Navy that not only serves in defense of the country, but also serves to ensure freedom of navigation and promote freedom and democracy around the world, which has a direct impact to protect so many other facets of our nation's interests, the Navy needs great people like Mackenzie Primo. The Navy NROTC Scholarship Program was established to educate and train qualified young men and women for service as commissioned officers in the United States Navy. The NROTC Scholarship Program plays an important role in preparing mature young men and women for leadership positions in an increasingly technical Navy. Students who apply go through a highly competitive national selection process. And 23 years ago, in the spring of 2000, I was humbled by the opportunity to receive a similar scholarship that she is receiving tonight. My own personal journey for the last 23 years has taken me to places and experiences I'd never dreamed of as a kid from a small town in Oklahoma. Tonight, I am grateful for the opportunity to present Mackenzie a Navy ROTC appointment. With this appointment, you can come on up. With this appointment is an agreement. Mackenzie will work hard to earn a top-notch education, uphold the highest standards that the United States Navy bestows on all of us, and upon her graduation, be commissioned as an officer in the United States Navy to lead our sailors. And the Navy agrees to fully fund her education up to $200,000 with additional benefits. So please help me congratulate Mackenzie Primo on her selection to this prestigious scholarship to Marquette University. May you go on to do amazing things in your college NROTC unit and in the Navy, just like you've done in high school here at Kingsford. Our sailors need your leadership, and fair winds and following seas, shipmate. Good to meet you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. Next, I would like to invite Emily Hoffman to the stage.
I'm here on behalf of my friends and my family to give out a scholarship for my mom that I loved so much. Joan Hoffman, it's a memorial scholarship for $500. I wasn't gonna cry, I'm trying not to cry, but she was an amazing woman. You know, I wanna let you students instead of kids, know how much she meant to you guys. You meant to her, I mean. She always would tell us she wanted to be in the library until she was 80, and that she probably wouldn't even retire then. She loved you guys so much. You know, even the kids that, made trouble, all that, she would always say, yep, they're making trouble, but, this kid is going to, make it and get it out of the system. But she loved books, but she loved you guys more. And, it's a whole sad story about, how she left us, but, she meant everything to me, personally. She was my best friend. Like, we were partners in crime. Like, we did everything together, from corn mazes to concerts to, just going shopping. And, she loved you guys that much too. because I know she's helped people, you guys, in different ways. But like I said, she loved everyone so much. She would, if she could, she would take everyone under her wing and make sure that they didn't have any hurts in their lives. And I know you guys will always remember her as the librarian that would take your shoe in exchange for a Chromebook. Because she knew that there's no way you guys were going to go outside in the snow without a shoe. So she knew that she would get it back. But when she told me that story, I loved it. I'm like, that's my typical, goofy mom, and I bet you guys all saw quite a bit of her goofy side. And she's really deeply missed. But this scholarship, we decided, it was hard. We had, at least it doesn't, people apply for the scholarship. But we chose Elisa Pineda.
Next, I'd like to invite Mr. Ben Shirk to the stage.
So this is kind of a weird thing, but it's a walk down memory lane as I'm thinking about this presentation today. Mr. Don Holmes left us about 6 years ago, and before that, he was a man well known to our music department. He started with his children coming here and decided, I'm going to go in and kind of follow them and see what's going on in the department. And he'd show up and he'd say, "These bass drums need some work on it. Can I take them home?" Okay. Strip them all apart and clean them, bring them back. And then we got to the night show, and I have like sparklers and little lights, and he said, I think we can do a little bit more with that. I think we can blow up a few things. And he blew up things on the field. On this very stage, I was thinking any time now a piece of something's going to fall from the ceiling, because he always had confetti cannons going up and smoke. Did we? Well, then he's here right now. He's just an amazing man, and his wife Debbie set up this scholarship in his memory that kids would always remember how much all the parents really love the kids and what they do, and especially Don. So this person has also invested her high school and middle school career into the music department in many ways, including drum major. And this Don Holmes Scholarship goes to Magdalena McKinnon.
Next, I'd like to invite Maureen Menard to the stage.
Hello. First of all, I'd just like to say congratulations to the class of 2023. You guys should be very proud of yourself. There's a lot of scholarship money going out here tonight, and it's because of all of your hard work. Also, I encourage all of you students tonight to go home and thank your parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, and just give them a big hug, because they've been on this journey with you. And I can see a lot of proud faces out in the auditorium tonight, so make sure that you thank your parents as well. I'm here to present the Michigan Elks Gold Key Scholarship. The Michigan Elks Association Charitable Grant Fund Scholarship Commission, also known as the Gold Key Scholarship Fund, was established by the Board of Trustees of the Michigan Elks Association to provide a post-secondary education scholarship for students who have accessed accessed additional academic support throughout high school. This award is funded through individual donor contributions. This year, we are excited and pleased to recognize the 2023 recipient of the Michigan Elks Gold Key Scholarship, Laura Brackett. I have another one. Okay. Next, we have the Jeans for a Cause Scholarship. And the Jeans for a Cause Scholarship is established by the Kingsford High School teachers to support 2 students who have given good academic effort throughout their high school years, have been consistently positive and shown a good attitude and hard work, and have contributed to the school through volunteerism or participation. We have 2 scholarships to give out tonight, and this was a very hard decision because we had a lot of awesome applicants. This year, the Jeans for a Cause Scholarship recipients are Eiley Sutton and Jalen Kriegel. Thank you.
Next, I would like to introduce Mr. John Bittinger.
So hi, yes, I'm John Bittinger. I'm actually a Kingsford Flivver alumnus from 1986, and I'm also the maintenance and engineering manager up at the Billerud Mill. And I was reading this, realizing that a lot of people probably don't know what Billerud is. It's the paper mill in Quinnipiac. We used to be Verso, bought by a Swedish company, and now we're Billerud. And it's a really good time. We've spent just in the last 2 years $100 million in improvements in that facility to ensure its longevity. So it's a really good time, and that's just scratching the surface for what Billerud is going to be spending in North America. So, but with that and all these improvements comes technology, and one of the areas that we really struggle with is tradespeople. So what we've done is to combat that is we've created a scholarship on our own, and it's offering to local students a job in our maintenance and engineering department. Well, that's what I am, but the maintenance department. So this is our 9th and our 10th scholarship that we'll be giving over the last 5 years. And what we do is provide a full scholarship tuition to a local trade school, which is NWTC in Green Bay. So that's valued at $12,000. But what's really nice about this too is that we offer, it's not just a scholarship, but it's a career, because we immediately upon graduation, these individuals will start working at our mill as summer jobs, winter jobs, and anytime they're not at school, they come and work at our mill. And then in 2 years from today, basically, they graduate today, they would be starting full-time employment in our maintenance department as an electrical and instrumentation technician. So it's a really nice scholarship. I kind of liked that when I was a kid. But I'm trying to think, this is our 9th and our 10th scholarships that we've given out. And out of them, 4 have been from Kingsford, because 1 is this year. And then out of that 10, which is really neat, 6 have already graduated college and they're already in our department working and helping us out. So that's why it's been really successful for us and for the kids. I want to present it to someone, and it's really kind of a special moment because I've been coaching this individual since she's been 8 years old in club soccer. So, and she has become pretty amazing. You should come and watch her tomorrow night in their game. But anyway, it is to Miss Lexi Vross. Well, Where's the soccer ball? Congratulations. I think we got it.
Next, I'd like to invite Jen Anderson to the stage.
Good evening, and a sincere congratulations to the graduating class of 2023. I'm very pleased to be able to award the scholarship on behalf of the Kingsford alumni and friends. I have the privilege of being a Kingsford alum. I graduated in 1986. My parents were graduates of Kingsford, as were my children. So we are 3 generations of Flivver strong. As each of you from the class of 2023 go onwards and accomplish great things, always remember the wonderful start that you had here at Kingsford. Perhaps someday each of you that benefited from the strong academic background will be able to be fortunate enough yourselves to give back to the Kingsford Alumni Scholarship so that we are able to continue to give to you each and every year. This year, I'm honored to be able to present on behalf of the alumni and friends, the recipients of 2023. There will be 5 $2,000 scholarships each. The first recipient is Dylan Bosley. Our next recipient is Linnea Grubb. Next, we have Madison Paul. Elise Smart is not able to be here with us tonight, but she also receives a $2,000 scholarship. And also Austin Swanson. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to invite Dale LaPalme to the stand.
I'm here tonight to represent Military Order of the Purple Heart, Chapter 1879 out of Iron Mountain, Kingsford area. I called Jamie to see who was part of the ROTC program or looking into the ROTC program. And somebody would, she said, he was really good student and well-behaved and everything else, I guess. So I have a check for Isaac Olson. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to invite Kathleen Novickus to the stage.
Good evening. My name's Kathy Novickas, and I have the privilege of presenting this year's Kathleen Temple Novickas Scholarship in the amount of $2,000. This is the 6th consecutive year that this scholarship is being awarded. Each year, the award is given to a graduating senior who's had an emphasis on developing their leadership skills and the volunteer work they've achieved throughout their high school career. This year, the review process wasn't easy because all the applicants were extremely deserving of the award. But one candidate rose to the top with her academic, extracurricular, and leadership performance. She exemplifies the Kingsford High School motto, dedicated to excellence, with over 400 volunteer service hours and playing a sport she loves. She takes extreme pride in representing herself, her family, and her school. This evening, I'm honored to award the 2023 Kathleen Temple Novickas Scholarship to Chloe Fraker.
Next, I would like to invite Jan Collins to the stage.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to just congratulate all the award winners here and wish you the best of luck in your future. I'm here as Eric Collins' mother, of course, to brag a little bit about my son, and on behalf of my family to award the Eric G. Collins Scholarship in his memory. Just to tell you a little bit about Eric, he was a 1989 graduate of Kingsford High School, where he excelled in academics and leadership, and was a very proud alumnus, along with his brother, Todd, who graduated in '84, and his sister, Kirsten, in '86. Eric went on to earn a degree in psychology and communications from St. Norbert College. At the time of his sudden death in 2014, at the age of 42, from a spontaneous pulmonary embolism, he was employed at Lundbeck Pharmaceuticals in Illinois as a senior human resource director. His faith and family were priorities, and his wife and 4 children brought him great joy. Along with his beloved Chicago Bear team. Not sure what he would say about that right now, but Eric was a dedicated swimmer who qualified for his first state meet at the age of 7 for the Waves swim team in its original years of starting. He was actively involved in coaching his children's teams, especially swimming and soccer. He also swam with and coached a master swim team in Illinois. His love for soccer began as a young boy participating in the early days of the Iron Mountain Community Schools program when the field was just any open lot. The applicant we have chosen aligns with many of Eric's interests: honor student, band member, swim team captain, lifeguard, swim instructor, dependable worker, as well as a future St. Norbert College student. Also, I would like to just say, in her essay, she says she would like to be a nurse, and having been the original school nurse for Kingsford, for Briding Township, I'm very proud that perhaps maybe someday she will come back and serve the students here at Kingsford. So I am pleased and honored to present the Eric G. Collins Memorial Scholarship to Maggie McKinnon. Congratulations, Maggie.
Next, I'd like to invite Nick Guyan to the stage.
I'm awarding 2 scholarships tonight. The first is for the Reading Township Education Association. Every year we like to recognize one student who exemplifies hard work, dedication. I mean, as usual, a lot of great candidates. And so this young individual, I've known actually probably when this person was very, very young. So remember her crabby moments and growing up and poopy diapers somewhat. But I didn't know something until tonight, and that is her real first name. And so tonight I'd like to give this $500 scholarship to Marcella Martinen. So Marcella. This second scholarship is actually two award winners, is a scholarship in my Uncle Jim's name. But it is truly a scholarship that represents his family. So I get to tell you a story. My Uncle Jim was one of 5 children. He was half brother to my mother and my 3 other uncles. 54 graduate of Kingsford High School. My mother was 58. My Uncle Gary, 59, my Uncle Ken, 61, my Uncle Don, 1963. So a lot of flivver blood. He served his country in the U.S. Army, was actually drafted, as his other 3 brothers were. One was in the Army, one was in the Air Force, one was in the Navy. Missing only one branch of the military, my brother Paul thoughtfully filled that out when he became a Marine back in the 80s. But at this time, I'd like to take a moment to thank any graduate who has committed to the military and their post-high school future endeavors. Are there any here tonight? Stand up, please. Thank you. As my Uncle Jim, he taught 30 years in the Green Bay School District, actually 1 year in Calumet High School up in the Keweenaw, where he realized he hated snow and cold, so he went down to Green Bay. But basically he taught business and an interesting course called typing on a typewriter. So some of you, I can see you were in that class, okay. So, but as an older sibling, he took it upon himself to try and look after the family when he could, especially my grandmother. They were very poor growing up, and she was not always in the best of health. My uncle never married, but he instead liked to travel. He had a friend in New York who he knew. And at the end of his life, my uncle passed away unexpectedly after living a very frugal life. Thus, he saved lots of money. So when his estate was divided amongst his living siblings, my mother, my brother, and her brother Don, who lives in town, Mary Lee actually has helped many years in the food service, decided to take the money and divide it and put it into a scholarship in his name. So this brings me to a little story. It's of my Uncle Gary. He's the next oldest son in the family. And my Uncle Gary never made it past 1965. He was killed in Vietnam at the Battle of Bay Dring. And that was on November 17th, 1965. Now, this is before I was born, so I never knew him. But he served in the 2nd Battalion, 7th Cavalry. So on hearing his death, my uncle, of course, rushed to my grandmother's and my mother's aid, as my mother had to inform all the siblings. All my other uncles were in the service at the time. So selfless in his giving. He was sometimes tough on the outside, but that was who he was. Though he never really fully disclosed how it happened, he did run into another Vietnam veteran a few years later who knew my Uncle Gary and proceeded to tell this little story. And the story was a little bleaker than what the military would send you as a letter. And I suppose that's all about making sure the family copes with the loss of a loved one a little better. But that story, my Uncle Jim never shared because he did not want his siblings to know how he passed. So for my family, there was never no real closure to my Uncle Gary's life, or his death, I should say. That is, until last summer. I had just gotten back from summer school, and I don't recall seeing many of you in summer school with me, so that's a good sign. But my oldest brother called from Grand Rapids, and he had mentioned, hey, he's watching this video during lunch, half watching, half listening. He subscribes to some service. And it was about a 20-minute video about these 4 soldiers who went back to the Iodine Valley after 55 years from that battle. So about 9 minutes into the video, he hears a man talking about one of his ghosts that he has to live with for all those years since he left. The ghost was my Uncle Gary. My uncle literally died in this man's arms. He was in pain. He was crying out. And the man who helped him, Bud Alley, all he could do was hold him, because my Uncle Gary was bigger than him, and so all he could do was comfort him. But he died in his arms. His last breath was taken with him. But the ghost of my uncle's passing lives with this man since the day he left Vietnam. So to make a long story a little shorter, I did what a good technology person does. I looked him up on the internet. Bud was still alive because he went back in 2020. He even wrote a book about that 1965 battle called The Ghosts of the Green Grass. His story tells a little different story than the one immortalized by Mel Gibson in the movie We Were Soldiers. Same battleground, next day. My uncle's battalion literally walked into an ambush when they would try to go to what they call Landing Zone X-ray or LZ X-ray. So I decided to email him. I reached out to him and told him that, hey, Gary's 3 living siblings are still alive and indeed would be interested in contacting him. Well, the next morning, my mother was on the phone talking with this man in Tennessee. So on Memorial Day of this month, he and his wife are driving up to meet my mom's family. So when you guys are walking across, taking your last step as a Kingsford Flivver, he'll be here meeting my family. It's going to offer closure not just to my family, but to his as well. So I would like to think that my Uncle Jim and my Uncle Gary will be smiling down from this moment of closure when it hits both of our families. So it is with great honor and privilege I award 2 $500 scholarships, my Uncle Jim's, and I want to say my Uncle Gary's name. I hope these 2 recipients of the James Lee Scholarship will know a little more about the story behind my uncle's family. Sometimes the amount of the scholarship is not really big, but it is the honor of receiving and knowing that someone who never even knew you, giving you something that can help you in your next step in your education. So the 2023 recipients of the James Lee Scholarship are Paige Janicek and Idley Sutton.
Thanks, Nick. Next, I'd like to invite Brandon Urgla to the stage.
Hello. Today I stand here as a therapeutic sales manager for Sumitomo Pharmaceuticals of Tokyo, Japan, where I specialize in the treatment of epilepsy and Parkinson's disease. I'm also the assistant coach of the St. Norbert Green Knights women's hockey team, which is an NCAA Division III team. I know we have someone going to St. Norbert next year. I'm going to hire you on the spot to open penalty box doors for me, run a scoreboard. I've got a warm jacket. I pay well, okay? So you got a job waiting for you in the wintertime, all right? Most importantly, I am a husband and a father. 20 years ago, I was sitting in the seat that you seniors here were sitting in 2003. I had 2 severe learning disabilities, one in math and one in reading comprehension. My math level was and is still probably about a 6th grade level. I was accepted to Northern Michigan University, but as I told my friends, I thought I was going to last about 3 semesters tops before they failed me and kicked me out. I did last about 5.5 years because Northern's a lot of fun, so I stayed longer than I should have before they finally gave me a scholarship and booted me out the door. I created this scholarship for those kids like myself that think, can I really do this? Because I learn differently than my peers. Learning for me is not the same as it is for my peers. Can I accomplish my goals? Can I do the things I want to do? What's going to hold me back? Just to say that you can. You can do anything you want to do. I'm standing here and I'm proof of it, right? Any goal that you want, you can get. Any degree that you want, you can get. Any job that you want, it's yours, I promise you. Do not let this way that you learn hold you back just because it's a little bit different, right? Go for it. This is a $1,000 scholarship, and I have to say the weirdest twist of fate in the entire world is the fact that when my mom sold our house when I was in college at Northern, she sold it to the recipient's parents, and this recipient ended up taking over my child bed, each bedroom, and she calls it hers to this day. So congratulations, Miss Laura Brackett.
Next, I'd like to invite Jim Sparpani and Heather Wallner to the stage.
Thank you, and I was told I can't talk as long as Mr. Guyan, so this will be a little shorter. I am Jim Sparpani. I am the president of the Merriman Farmers Union. This is my daughter, Heather Wallner. She is the secretary-treasurer. About in the early 1960s, the Merriman Farm Union decided that the family farm was not the future. Education was. So they decided to set up a scholarship for members' children. And I was one of those children. I got $100. Tuition at Northern was $150 a semester. How many of you would have liked that offer? But we felt it was important. So they decided to set up the Merriman Farm Union Scholarship. And all the money that we give away is raised at our stand at the fair. So if you come by the Farm Union stand, stop by, because that's where the money came from. And this year was a very good year. So we are proud that we're going to give away 7 $500 scholarships. So with that, and please hold your applause. The first one will go to Elise Donier. The second one, Sylvie Ellis. Next, Jaylene, right? Jaylene Kriegel. Erica Malone. Magdalena McKinnon. Russell Sage. And last, my granddaughter, Caitlin Smutzler. But you're not getting rid of me that easy. 57 years ago, I was out there somewhere. The class of '66 was the inaugural graduating class of Kingsford High School. This building, I should say, the new Kingsford High School. And after 50 years, our class got together at our 50-year reunion and said it's about time we give back to those who have come behind us. And I'm honored to say that my mother and dad, their 6 siblings, my 3 children, and my 2 grandchildren are Fliver graduates. And you met my granddaughter just a minute ago. So we decided we would give out 2 $500 scholarships, one to a boy and one to a girl. So I'm honored at this time to announce the 2 winners. I don't know. Annalie? Huh? Annalie, I'm sorry. My daughter told me how to say it and I still couldn't get it right. Annalie Ahola. And the boy is Gavin Flynn.
Thank you so much.
Oh, congratulations.
Next, I'd like to invite Sue Youngberg to the stage.
Good evening. I'm one of those Iron Mountain graduates, sorry. But I did teach at Kingsford High School, so I'm very proud to be here. I'm representing the Northland Women for Education group that has given away thousands of dollars of scholarships in the last 40 years that we've been in existence. And this year we had, like every year, we had a terrible time deciding on who should receive these awards because you're all great. And it took a lot of narrowing down, but the recipient of this year's scholarship seemed to have everything. She was considerate, she was community-minded, she had a lot of hours in for community service, she was a great student, is a great student, I'm sure she'll continue that, and also she's going into a non-traditional career for women, which we're very proud of. She's going to be an electrician. I'm very happy to give our $1,000 scholarship to Lexi Vroth.
Next, I'd like to invite Wyatt Gibler to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations not only to all the recipients, but to the class of 2023. 2 years ago, we created the Gibler Transfer Scholarship to reward a student that had hardships or even success for transferring to a new experience. Last year, we expanded that program to include 2 other recipients, one pursuing business and another pursuing medicine. Each year, I tell myself it won't take me as long to pick out the students for this year. However, as I read through all the essays, all the ideas, all the hardships and triumphs that these students have went through, I'm sitting on the floor surrounded by all the piles of applicants, wishing I could just choose them all. That being said, while reading through the applicants for the Gibler Scholarship of Business, one stuck out to me the most. Our criteria was a one-page paper of what business they would bring to revitalize the Upper Peninsula. She stuck with what transformed her area from mining into the industrial age, and this student spoke about how Kingsford was built on the foundation of the Ford Motor Company. I mean, the mascot is still the car. And how we should create new opportunities around our area in the auto industry. Her teachers talked highly of her, and her grades speak for themselves. I would like to congratulate Ashlyn Blazowski for the Gibler Scholarship of Business. Next, we have the Gibler Scholarship of Medicine. The scholarship always has the most applicants and is always the hardest to find the perfect candidate. Many of their stories are touching, heart-wrenching, or even inspiring. But one recipient tonight expressed her struggle with a loved one having cancer. While reading the paper, I was amazed by her strength and care she has for all those around her. I am honored to provide support to someone who will be such a true blanket for those in healthcare. I would like to congratulate Elena Bordolini for being the scholarship recipient. Finally, that brings me to the Gibler Transfer Scholarship. Being the closest scholarship to my heart, I understand the fear that being a new student can be. This recipient was taken back by the culture shock it was transferring from a small Christian school to a larger school. Though, with a quote from the paper, "Sure, the transition might have been hard, but the rewards from those transitions have made me stronger and will help me become better after high school." Congratulations to Russell Sage for being the recipient to Gibler Transfer Scholarship. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you. Next, I'd like to invite Dennis Del Santo to the stage.
Good evening. I'm happy to be here on behalf of the Kingsford High School Athletic Booster Club tonight to hand out one $500 scholarship for non-renewable to one boy athlete at Kingsford and one $500 non-renewable scholarship to one girl athlete at Kingsford. It's kind of odd to be up here. I've known a lot of you for several years. I mean, I started coaching several of you when you're about this high. So it is an honor to be here and hand these out. The way that we decide on our recipients is we put together a 5-person committee of Booster Club members, and we go over and we read all the applicants, and I do have to say, whoever teaches these kids how to write, hats off to you, because they do an amazing job. It's never easy to figure out or find out who you would want to receive the applicants, because you want to give it to everybody. But when it comes down to the end, there's only, you can only give it to one boy and one girl. So this year, the 2023 recipient of one $500 non-renewable scholarship for the girls is Amanda Yu. And the boy recipient is Gabe Lafreniere.
Next, I would like to introduce Bri Dewan.
Hi there. My name is Bri. I am a manager out at Rivers Bend Campground. I moved back home a couple years ago and knew that I wanted to be able to give back to our community. So we started a rummage sale out there last year that all the proceeds and then we matched went to this scholarship. And I realized real quick there's a certain area where scholarships kind of have a point of rolling away a little bit. We don't really pick that up with all the money that's given out, and that is the tricks of the trade, we call it. So the trade group kind of was a special part to me because I cannot succeed without them. We did do it for Iron Mountain and Kingsford. When we opened up the applications, though, there was one that stood out above and beyond all of them, and what between community service and grades and the outgoing and giving back was phenomenal. But the best part to me as well of being a female in a trade sometimes is a little bit harder. So I would like to announce the Tricks of the Trade Scholarship to Lexi Ross.
Next, I would like to introduce Martha Mitchell.
It's bright up here. Welcome to everyone. Students, I take my hats off to all of you. Your achievements are astounding. My head is spinning. I wish my brother were here with me tonight as we present the scholarships in honor and in memory of our amazing parents. He is not able to make it, but he sends his best. He sends his congratulations. Robert and Burl Lee, our incredible parents, both came from very, very humble beginnings. They worked very hard to get a good education, and they knew the value of a good education. And you know what? Times come and go, but that's one thing that never changes. It was true in your grandparents' time, and it's true now. You get an education, and you can go anywhere, I think, as one of our previous presenters mentioned, and I believe that wholeheartedly. So tonight I have the pleasure of presenting the two scholarships in honor of our parents to Chloe Fraker and Paige Janasek. Let's see. Are you Paige? Right. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Chloe? Congratulations.
Next, I would like to introduce Dr. Susan Rotz.
Well, the first thing I'd like to say is I haven't been on this stage since my graduation in 1970, so it's been a while. Anyway, I had good training here in science and nutrition or home economics, and went on to study nutrition and became a professor and a researcher, and decided to give a little bit back. So I think this is my 10th year providing a scholarship. There were 22 of you who applied, and it was extremely difficult to decide. I could have given it to any one of the applications, but I decided to give it to Elena Bartolini.
Next, I would like to introduce Chrissa Seacrest.
We are proud to present the Danielson Insurance Agency Scholarship to a kind, hard-working young lady who is well-liked by her teachers, coaches, and peers. She's in the top 10% of her class and is captain of the soccer team. Congratulations, Erica Malone.
Next, I'd like to introduce Sarah Wolfenberg.
It is bright. Hi, I am Sarah Wolfenberg, and I'm from Run Iron Mountain. Run Iron Mountain is a nonprofit focused on providing a great community race that offers a distance for everyone. Over the past 10 years, our race board has donated over $149,000 to the Dickinson County Cancer Loan Closet. We also like to give back to you. Each year, we recognize an outstanding graduating senior that has been positively impacted by a healthy lifestyle, especially running. We had a difficult decision this year with several candidates who fit our image and mission, but one stood out based on her involvement with our races, Ashlyn Leskowski. She has volunteered at our races, and in our essay, Ashlyn eloquently shared the positive impacts running has had on our life. Congratulations.
Now I'd like to introduce Grant Carlson.
Good evening. I'm here having the privilege of representing the Iron Mountain Kingsford Kiwanis Club and awarding the scholarship from our club. On behalf of the club, I'd like to sincerely thank each and every one of you for coming tonight, and also, more importantly, the Key Club. The Iron Mountain and Kingsford Key Clubs both are integral parts of our work and the efforts we give back to the community. I also like to thank Ms. Leah Rankin. She is the Kingsford Key Club advisor, and she's invaluable in helping guide these young students and working tireless hours with the Key Club and the Kiwanis Club. All of your volunteer efforts have brought smiles to countless faces, fed countless children, raised thousands of dollars to put money back into the community and reinforce the enormous impact of service and leadership within your community. The Kingsford administration, teachers, staff, parents, and volunteers should all be very proud of the work the Kingsford Key Club does for this community. The applicant pool for our Kiwanis Scholarship created some very difficult discussions and choices, but ultimately one person did stand out for us. On behalf of the Iron Mountain Kingsford Kiwanis Club, I am pleased to award the $500 Kiwanis Club Scholarship to Ms. Elena Bordolini.
Next, I would like to introduce Dana Nault. Oh, I apologize. I'm sorry, Lynn Wilson. Sorry, Dana. Lynn.
I am pleased to be here tonight to represent American Association of University Women, which is AAUW, the Iron Mountain Kingsford branch, giving out the traditional scholarship. The mission of AAUW is to advance equality for women and girls through research, education, and advocacy. We are able to offer 2 traditional scholarships to support our mission. The traditional scholarships were first offered in 1923 and have been offered every year since. Applicants must be a female senior whose school district of residence is in Dickinson County, Florence, or Niagara. The applicant must be accepted by an accredited 4-year college or university and enrolled in a 4-year or more program of studies. The applicant must be in good scholastic standing. Scholarship recipients are selected based on their class standing, community and school activities, honors, and most importantly, a written essay on a woman's issue. Students describe a current woman's issue about which they are passionate and discuss how this issue might be improved or resolved. This is a one-time award in the amount of $1,000. We are pleased to award this scholarship to Annalie Aloha of Kingsford, who's going into nursing. There she is. Congratulations.
Now I'd like to invite Dana Nault to the stage.
In an effort to help further the advancement of the electrical construction industry, MJ Electric has established the MJE Invest in the Future Scholarship. The success and growth we have experienced is directly related to our dedicated and talented employees, of which many have graduated from Kingsford High School, myself included. I am proud to announce the 2023 recipient of the $8,000 MJE Invest in the Future Scholarship and company internship is Michael Mulligan.
Next, I would like to invite Tom Christensen to the stage.
I'm here on behalf of a very close friend of mine and his wife, who are proud to be giving away the first ever I'm Worthy Scholarship to a wonderful young woman. They wanted me to say that they're very impressed with your story and how you've acknowledged your challenges, particularly your shyness, but have worked hard at overcoming these challenges. You are surely making your family very proud every day, and you stood out as the clear winner of this scholarship. I remember this shyness in my classroom when I saw her do a presentation that she was very scared of doing, but she still got up there and did it. And she thanked me for helping her, but she made a picture for me to thank me. I look at that picture every day that I still have in my room, and it's probably me that should be thanking her. So I'm very proud to present this scholarship to Abby Branham.
Okay. Next, I'm happy to present. I'd like to recognize, on behalf of Northern Michigan University and Kingsford High School, a KHS graduating senior for receiving the NMU Hardin Scholarship. This is a big honor. To be selected for this award, students participated in the Presidential Scholars Competition designed for academically talented high school seniors to compete for 16 full-ride scholarships and other scholarship opportunities. This year was NMU's largest competition with over 500 students. Congratulations to Ben Trevelyan for being one of the 16 recipients of the Hardin Scholarship. Next, I would like to invite Carolyn Brooks, Mike Bronzik, and Tom Hines to the stage. I'm happy to assist in presenting the first Gary Brooks Memorial Scholarship. Joining us this evening again is Gary's wife, Carolyn Brooks, and members of the Long Riders Motorcycle Club, Mike Bronzik and Tom Hines. Gary was a KHS graduate of the class of 1972 and a lifelong resident of the area. Gary was the founding member and a dear friend of the Long Riders Motorcycle Club. I was happy to assist Mike in helping set up this scholarship. During our time getting it set up, he shared his admiration for both Gary and his wife. He expressed what a huge heart Gary had, so they wanted to do something to give back, and so the club established this new scholarship. At this time, I'd like to present the Gary Brooks Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Lexi Voss. Next, I would like to invite Superintendent David Holmes to the stage.
Thank you. Just while I have a moment, on behalf of the Brighton Township Schools Board of Education, faculty, and staff, I'd like to thank all of the donors and the committees for your time, effort, and funds to help our students. Really a great opportunity and a marketing tool for our district. We're very proud of our students. We have an outstanding class. They're very competitive. They're very high achieving, and I can tell you from experience, they're just great kids to have in school. They're really nice kids, and they're a great class. They're going to go off and do great things. It's my honor to present the John and Stella McNeil Scholarship. This is now the 21st year that we are awarding the McNeil College and Vocational Scholarships. Mr. McNeil had a lifelong dream to leave something for KHS seniors that would assist them in furthering their education after high school, and we are proud to carry out his wish. The McNeil Scholarship has a minimum GPA requirement of 2.0 for students entering a four-year degree granting institution or a trade-related vocational path. Students were evaluated on the categories of school community activities and/or work experience, leadership accomplishments, community service involvement, demonstrated character, and awards and recognition. All of these are very important scholarship principles to Mr. McNeil when he created this scholarship trust. In addition, the student's McNeil Scholarship essay is an integral part of the scoring rubric for the committee when determining recipients each year. The essay prompt asked how being a student at Kingsford High School has allowed them to exemplify the qualities previously mentioned and how it will impact their future endeavors. This evening, we are pleased to honor the newest group of McNeil Scholarship recipients. The 2023 McNeil four-year scholarships are in the amount of $2,500 and are renewable for an additional 3 years for a total scholarship amount of $10,000. And the recipients are Ashlyn Blaskowski, Elena Bordellini, Bailey Brecker, Alexis Del Santo, Elise Donier, Maria Fernetti, Chloe Fraker, John Capel, Paige Janasek, Peyton Johnson, Bailey Koski, Jalen Kriegel, Gabe Lafreniere, Erica Malone, Magdalena McKinnon, Cole Millala, Isaac Nash, Antonio Oketti, Mackenzie Primo, Efrosina Jean Reith, Jacob Sari, Caitlin Schmutzler, Eiley Sutton, Bryce Wenzel, and Amanda Yu. The McNeil two-year scholarship is in the amount of $2,500 and is renewable for an additional year for a total scholarship amount of $5,000. And the recipients are Laura Brackett, Madeline Edwards, Sylvie Ellis, Delaney Fortner. And Lexi Vross. Congratulations to all recipients. A reminder that if you received a McNeil Scholarship, please stay after the program for a photo on the stage. We'll do a large group photo from the McNeil Scholarship. Thank you. The Marion Crenshaw Scholarship. The Marion Crenshaw Scholarship was established at KHS in 1992. The trust was developed to honor Mr. Crenshaw's memory and provide scholarship support to graduates of Kingsford High School. This year, 4 $750 renewable scholarships are proudly being awarded. Recipients of the 4-year renewable scholarship are Owen Jennis and Benjamin Trevelyan. The recipients of the 2-year renewable scholarship are Dylan Bowsley and Aubrey Burby. Congratulations. The Brooks Bradley Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was established by members of the Brooks and Bradley families in 2001. Donna Brooks graduated from Kingsford High School in 1969 and remains an active benefactor with her family scholarship. The Brooks Bradley Scholarship is renewable. This year, 2 $1,000 scholarships are being presented to the following seniors: Seda Shilton and Troy Watt. For $500 renewable scholarships are being presented to the following seniors: Cy Olson, Isaac Olson, Ellie Smart, and Hunter White. Wait for a picture. Congratulations. The John Jack Channing Memorial Scholarship. The family of Mr. Channing reached out to us shortly after his passing in 2017 to share their interest in creating this scholarship. Mr. Channing was an industrial arts teacher at KHS for 32 years, retiring in 1986. They shared with us that he always spoke of the pride he had in his students and loved to hear from them as years went by. The John Jack Channing Memorial Scholarship was developed to recognize a graduating senior that will be pursuing an associate's degree or certificate at the vocational school program. At this time, I'm proud to award the 2023 Channing Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Austin Swanson. Congratulations. The Chris J. Alberti Memorial Scholarship. This new scholarship has been established to honor the late Chris J. Alberti by his wife Cheryl and daughter Aubrey. Chris was a 1967 graduate of Kingsford High School. He earned a bachelor's degree from Northern Michigan University in education. He spent the majority of his career working at Kingsford High School in different roles such as a drafting teacher, assistant football coach, woodworking teacher, athletic director, and driver's ed instructor. At the end of his career, Chris taught social studies at Kingsford Middle School and retired from Brighton Township Schools in 2002. Chris J. Alberti Memorial Scholarship was developed to recognize a graduating senior who will pursue an associate's degree or certificate at a vocational school or program. At this time, I am proud to award the 2023 Chris J. Alberti Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Lexi Vross. The Irene Ranzani Crenshaw Scholarship. This scholarship was established in 1985 by Mr. Marion Crenshaw in memory of his wife Irene. This year, 5 non-renewable Irene Ranzani scholarships in the amount of $500 are each being awarded, and the recipients are Mitch Murray, Cy Olson, Elisa Panetta, Cooper Shiwi, and Easton Teskey. Congratulations. The Anita G. Bonkowski Memorial Scholarship. In early 2018, KHS was the recipient of funds from the Anita G. Bonkowski Trust Fund for the purposes of establishing a new scholarship for graduating KHS seniors. Mrs. Bonkowski was a 1936 graduate of KHS. This evening, I'm happy to recognize and award the following seniors with a $1,000 scholarship. Peyton Johnson, Isaac Olson, and Benjamin Trevelyan. The Annexstad Hope and Inspiration Scholarship. In the spirit of goodwill and charity, the Annexstads chose to express their gratitude to the Foundation's former executive director, who has been part of the Foundation from its inception until retiring in recent years, by establishing a scholarship at Kingsford High School in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, where the executive director grew up. The Foundation has partnered with Kingsford High School and the institution in the state of Michigan in providing a scholarship to further the education of a student who has overcome a personal or family hardship, has demonstrated high academic excellence, and a strong moral character. In combination with federal and state grants, work study, institutional grants, and scholarships, the goal of this scholarship is to help a student graduate after 4 years as close to debt-free as possible. This year's recipient of the Hope and Inspiration Scholarship is Hunter White. Congratulations to all recipients. I hope to see you all here donating scholarships back in many years to come. Have a great evening.
Good evening. Congratulations, seniors. This evening, I'd like to start my presentations with the Iron Mountain Kingsford Credit Union Scholarship. This scholarship was established in 2012 by credit union administration and staff to reflect on the importance of education and to honor the accomplishments of outstanding students from KHS. The 2023 recipient of this one-time $500 award is Troy Watt. The next in my list of presentations, the Ron and Diana Tortelli Family Scholarship. The children of Ron and Diana established this scholarship in honor of their parents. It is their hope and in their prayers that the Tortelli Family Scholarships will provide some assistance to graduates of Bishop Baraga Catholic School so they can also pursue their dreams. Eligible students must have attended Bishop Baraga grades 5 through 8. This evening, I would like to recognize the two recipients of this $3,500 award, and they are John Gopel and Russell Sage. Congratulations. The UP Whitetail, congratulations. The UP Whitetail Association Scholarship. This opportunity was established by the Whitetail Association of Dickinson County in 1995. Recipients of this scholarship must have plans to continue their education in the area of conservation, which includes wildlife, forestry, soil, biology, or law enforcement. At this time, and on behalf of their organization, I am happy to announce the 2023 recipient of a $2,000 scholarship, Ryan Gaucher. Congratulations, Ryan. The Specialty Granules Scholarship. Specialty Granules Incorporated is a leading producer of semi-ceramic coated colored mineral granules for the residential and commercial roofing industry. They have a local manufacturing facility in Penbine, Wisconsin, of which their management has been instrumental in the development of this scholarship. This scholarship was first awarded in 2014, and this evening I'm proud to present awards to 2023 recipients of a $1,000 Specialty Granule Scholarship, and they are Efrosina Jean Reith and Sarah Scullin. Congratulations, girls. The Michigan Elks Most Valuable Student Scholarship. Many places we go around the country, an Elks Lodge can be found. With more than 850,000 members and nearly 2,000 lodges nationwide, the Elks are providing charitable services that help build stronger communities. Each year, KHS seniors apply to be considered for the Michigan Elks Most Valuable Student Scholarship Program. We are very fortunate to recognize 3 seniors that received state-level recognition, one of which also moved on to the national level. At this time, I'd like to recognize the recipients of a $1,000 Michigan Elks Association Most Valuable Student Scholarship, and they are Chloe Fraker, Mackenzie Primo, and Amanda Yu. Congratulations. The Dennis J. Skog Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was developed in 2018 by friends and family of Dennis Skog to honor his memory. Dennis was a 1962 KHS graduate who then went on to complete his post-secondary education at Michigan State University. He worked for the state of Michigan until his retirement. Those close to Dennis remember him as a special individual that loved to spend time with his friends and family, loved to travel, and was an avid MSU sports fan. Individuals involved in the establishment of this scholarship speak about what a special person he was and the inspiration to have his legacy continue on through this scholarship. The scholarship for 2023 is a non-renewable award in the amount of $500, and I'm happy to recognize as the recipient, Madison Paul. The Vines Family Scholarship. Mr. and Mrs. Arthur Vines developed this scholarship to recognize an outstanding senior that has been an active member and participant on the KHS varsity football team. The Vines are school boosters like none other. They have a passion for the athletics, academics, and facilities that encompass Brighton Township schools and want to share that passion in recognizing an outstanding young man that has been a member of the KHS varsity football team. Mr. and Mrs. Vines offer their talents to many programs and projects within the Brighton Township School District. Their passion for being a Flivver and supporting Flivver athletics is what led to the development of this scholarship. The 2023 recipient of the Vines Family Scholarship in the amount of $750 is Joshua Peterson. The Peterson Family Scholarship. The Peterson family established this scholarship in memory of Jeff and Buzz Peterson. It is their wish to provide opportunities for graduating seniors at KHS by helping them to further their education. The 2023 recipient of this $500 scholarship is Alexis Del Santo. The Dennis and Carol Ziemba Memorial Scholarship. Dr. Ziemba created the scholarship in memory of his late wife, Carol Ann, in 2010. Following Dennis's passing, his children renamed the scholarship and dedicated more funding to continue it. The Ziemba family is very proud to recognize KHS seniors pursuing a college education incorporating the arts. Tonight, one $700 Ziemba scholarship is being awarded, and the recipient is Peyton Johnson. The Irving G. Olson Nursing Scholarship. This scholarship has a long-standing history at KHS in recognizing graduating seniors that choose to pursue nursing at Bay College. It is my pleasure at this time to award the 2023 Olson Nursing Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Angela Hurtubise. Mrs. Lockhart will be presenting the next series of awards.
The Gordon C. Kleiman Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was established at KHS in honor of the late Gordon C. Kleiman. Mr. Kleiman was a 1944 graduate of Kingsford High School. He led a successful career in the food and agricultural industry. It was his hope to share his passion for hard work and innovative thinking by helping the students of KHS further their education. On behalf of Mr. Kleiman's family, I would like to present this scholarship in the amount of $1,500 to Jack Bartolak. The Jalen Jennings Memorial Scholarship. Jalen was a positive and active student at KHS. She excelled in her studies and athletic activities and loved to work with and help others. She was an avid sports fan as a participant and as a spectator. Since she was a young girl, Jalen dreamed of attending the University of Michigan, and with much determination during her illness, she graduated with honors with a Bachelor of Science degree in kinesiology in 2019. The Jennings family established this scholarship to honor Jalen's love of the University of Michigan and to support Kingsford High School students in following their dreams of becoming a future Wolverine. Tonight, we are pleased to present the Jalen Jennings Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 and is renewable for additional 3 years for a total of $4,000 to Maria Fernetti. The Joe Dyert Memorial Scholarship. Mrs. Norma Dyert and her family developed this scholarship in 2009 to honor the memory of her late husband, Joe. Applicants for this scholarship must be pursuing a degree in the areas of environmental engineering or environmental sciences. Mrs. Dyert shared with us that the environment and the outdoors were always close to Joe's heart. This year's recipient of a $500 scholarship is Ryan Goucher. The Taylor Bosley Memorial Scholarship. The family of Taylor Bosley established a scholarship to honor her memory and remember the special person that brought such a beautiful smile everywhere she went and shared with all those she encountered. We are pleased to announce this year's recipients of a $500 scholarship, and they are Ashlyn Blaskowski, Elena Bordolini, Alexis Del Santo, Chloe Fraker, Erica Malone, and Mackenzie Primo. The Zeeb Trucking Vocational Scholarship. Zeeb Trucking created this new scholarship to recognize a KHS graduating senior as they pursue their dream of attending a post-secondary vocational training program or two-year college program and then entering the world of work. Dennis Zeeb, owner, has a passion for helping students that are interested in furthering their education and then entering the world of work as the next generation of KHS graduates embarking on new careers as successful employees. We are pleased to present this 2-year scholarship in the amount of $500, renewable for an additional year for a total of $1,000 to Aubrey Burby. The Jolene Tremmel Memorial Scholarship. Jeff and Mary Tremmel family established this scholarship to honor the memory of their daughter, Jolene Kim Tremmel. Jolene was a wonderful person that shimmered in everything she was involved in, whether it was in the classroom focusing on her nursing studies, working as a dietary aide, spending time with her beautiful family, or having her eye on the next outfit change. Her bright, infectious smile caught everyone's eye. Her passion for the healthcare field brought her in touch with people young and old, many of which were lucky to have experienced the heart of such a special person that would lend an ear and help out however she could. Applicants for the scholarship must be pursuing a degree in the healthcare medical field and be accepted for admission to a 2 or 4 year college or university or technical or vocational school. On behalf of Jeff, Mary, and their family, we are proud to award the 2023 Jolene Tremmel Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Maggie McKinnon. KHS Academic Booster Club Scholarship. As the Academic Booster Club Secretary, I'm particularly honored to offer this next scholarship. It was a very difficult decision for the committee. We had a lot of wonderful applicants. This KHS ABC Scholarship was established several years ago and is offered to 2 students who positively represent KHS, mainly in the qualities of academics and character. This scholarship would not be possible without the support from Flavored Nation for the ABC's singular fundraiser, Cow Bingo, which is being held this Saturday. Good luck if you bought a ticket. I'm happy to award this $500 scholarship to this year's recipients, Gabe Lafreniere and Eiley Sutton. The Charles and Patricia Ryan Nelson Scholarship. The Charles and Patricia Ryan Nelson Scholarship was established at Kingsford High School in 1999. This evening, 5 $1,000 renewable scholarships in the amount, after 3 additional years of renewing, of $4,000 are being awarded to the recipients: Charlie Christensen, Peyton Elizabeth Johnson, Madison Paul, Charlotte Ryan, and Russell Sage. Congratulations. 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 The Vera Ruth Kezar Memorial Scholarship was established in 2008. Mrs. Kezar worked as a nurse and utilization coordinator at the VA Medical Center for 32 years before retiring. This scholarship was established to make a positive difference in the nursing profession by awarding a scholarship to an individual pursuing a Bachelor's of Science degree in nursing. This year, one $500 scholarship is being awarded, and the recipient is Caitlin Schmutzler. Next, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Kendall Sutton. Oh, sorry. I apologize. I missed one. Sorry about that. The Woodland PTO Association established this scholarship to recognize graduating seniors that have attended Woodland Elementary. Applicants must have attended Woodland for at least 3 years. This year, 4 students will be receiving a $500 award. They are Abigail Branham, Kale Harris, Nicholas Nora, and Micah Uhazi. Micah? Okay, I see you. Congratulations, Micah. You can go for a picture. Okay. Now Kendall and Sutton.
Good evening and congratulations, class of 2023. This first scholarship is the American Martyrs Father Joseph Waugh Scholarship. Father Joe has a sincere desire to honor KHS graduating seniors who are members of the Church of the American Martyrs in recognition of their outstanding accomplishments and contributions of service. On Father Joe's behalf, I am proud to award the following graduating seniors with a $1,000 scholarship. Please hold your applause, there's quite a few. Chloe Fraker, John Capel, Erica Malone, Michael Mulligan, Isaac Nash, Nicholas Nora, Isaac Olson, and Elisa Panetta. Congratulations, guys. This next scholarship is the Robert Spencer Memorial Scholarship. Mr. Spencer had a sincere passion for working with young people, not only as a teacher, but also in the role of senior class advisor. This is the second year we are awarding the Robert D. Spencer Memorial Scholarship, and I am proud to announce the recipients of a $1,000 scholarship, and these four recipients are Bailey Broker, and Antonio Ochetti, Charlotte Ryan, and Jacob Sari. Congratulations. As this year's student council advisor, this next scholarship is a little near and dear to my heart. KHS students involved in student council are provided with amazing opportunities to develop leadership skills and build on school spirit by organizing and carrying out school activities and service projects. The students selected for this award went above and beyond serving on the leadership team to ensure the student council had a successful year. I am very proud of the accomplishments of the KHS Student Council as a whole, but particularly these four students. As a student council advisor, I'm happy to present the following seniors with the KHS Student Council Scholarship of $250 each to the following: Ashlyn Biskowski, Madison Paul, Eiley Sutton, and Benjamin Trevelyan. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I'm not going to cry. This next scholarship is the Dr. Ann Masonich Gillies Scholarship. The Dr. Ann Masonich Gillies Scholarship has been established to support female graduates in the community with assistance in defraying the cost of a college education. This annual scholarship is offered to both Iron Mountain and Kingsford graduates. Dr. Gillies stated, quote, "I appreciated the scholarships I received as a student and always will. My college education opened the door to incredible career and life opportunities, and I realized that we are all lifelong learners. I vowed to repay the kindness and generosity of others when I was able to. I hope that recipients of this scholarship will pay it forward as well," end quote. This year's Ann Masonich Gillies Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 will be awarded to the following 3 students from the class of 2023, Maria Fernetti, Jalen Kriegel, and Amanda Yu. This next scholarship is the Arnholder Gussert Family Scholarship. KHS alumnus Casey Gussert Arnholder and her husband Eric have created a scholarship to honor their passion for the medical field and their commitment to helping younger generations fulfill their dreams of a college education. Casey is employed as this is a big one, hematology, oncology, home-based primary care, and hepatitis C clinical pharmacy specialist at the Milo C. Humphrey VA Clinic in Green Bay. And Eric is a pharmacy manager at the Pulaski Health Mart Pharmacy. Applicants for this scholarship must be pursuing a degree in the healthcare field and must have been involved in extracurricular activities, as well as community service activities throughout high school. Tonight, on behalf of Casey and Eric, we are proud to recognize the 2023 recipient of this $500 scholarship, and it is Elena Bordolini. This next scholarship is the Cameron Helping Others Scholarship. The Price family established the Cameron's Helping Others Scholarship to help carry on Cameron's love for learning and helping others. The scholarship requirements were broad because Cameron always wanted everyone to have the same opportunities. This year's recipient demonstrated the characteristics of helping others and learned valuable life lessons from her volunteering experiences. Although there were several qualified applicants, the Price family has chosen Cooper Shiwi as the recipient of the Cameron Helping Others Scholarship. This next scholarship is the MTU James A. Clungness Scholarship. The MTU James A. Clungness Scholarship is awarded annually to an outstanding graduate of Iron Mountain and/or Kingsford High School for study at Michigan Technological University. The Clungness Scholarship is renewable for a total of 4 years, provided the recipient maintains a cumulative GPA of 3.25 and carries an average course load of 16 credit hours per semester. The KHS recipient of the 2023 James A. Clungness Scholarship in the amount of $8,000 total, $2,000 renewable for 4 years, is Bryce Wenzel. Congratulations, Bryce. This next scholarship is a new scholarship for Kingsford High School, the Rosenberg Inspiring Youth Scholarship. Amanda Rosenberg, former Kingsford High School alumnus, is the team lead and head coach of research for Google. She visited Kingsford last year to work with teachers and students to conduct research for the use of Google Classroom that students all use every day. Amanda established this new scholarship to recognize a KHS graduating senior as they pursue their dream of receiving a post-secondary education. I am pleased to award the first Rosenberg Inspiring Youth Scholarship to Madeline Edwards. And the last scholarship I'll present this evening is the W. Glenn and Ella Meddy Scholarship. On behalf of Nettie Santoni, tonight I am privileged to present the 2023 W. Glenn and Ella Meddy Scholarship. Nettie's mother, Ella, was a proud 1940 KHS grad. The 2023 W. Glenn and Ella Meddy Scholarship in the amount of $500 is proudly awarded tonight to Jack Bartolak. And next in the program is Mr. David Lindbeck.
Thank you. The Michigan Association of Secondary School Principals. The Michigan Association of Secondary School Principals awards scholarships to college-bound high school seniors based on demonstrated academic achievement, extracurricular activities, and school and community service. This 5-year scholarship were awarded by the MASSP Scholarship Committee. We are pleased to recognize Isaac Nash as a recipient of the $2,500 award. The Tim Duché Legacy Scholarship. This scholarship is valued at $1,500. It's being offered in memory of a Staff Sergeant Timothy Duché, a 2002 graduate of Florence High School and honored member of the Wisconsin National Guard. Tim left his mark on the world and touched the countless lives through his selfless service and dedication and commitment to his country, fellow service members, many friends, and his beloved family. This evening, we are proud to award the 2023 Tim Duché Legacy Scholarship to Elena Bordolini, Chloe Fraker, and Eiley Sutton. June D. Wiseman Memorial Scholarship. This evening, we are proudly going to honor 2 seniors in the graduating class of 2023. With this scholarship honoring Mrs. Wiseman's lifelong commitment to education, 1 scholarship is being awarded to a student pursuing a vocational or technical degree, and 1 scholarship is being awarded to a 4-year college-bound student. A vocational scholarship in the amount of $2,500 is being awarded to the following senior: Josh Peterson. And a 4-year college-bound scholarship in the amount of $5,000 is being awarded to the following senior: Annalie Ahola. Midwest Scholarships. Jeremy Zawada, owner, has established 2 new scholarships for the Kingsford High School seniors with desire to assist them in pursuing a post-secondary education. The recipient of the Midwest Snow and Lawn Care Scholarship is Mitchell Murray. And the recipient of the Midwest Mini Storage and Mover Scholarship is Cabe Linton. The Marquette Builders Exchange Scholarship. On behalf of Marquette Builders Exchange, we are happy to recognize one of our graduating seniors that they have selected to receive a $500 scholarship. Members of the exchange represent construction companies, building trades, suppliers, and other affiliations. They are a member-owned nonprofit organization. I am pleased to assist the Marquette Builders Exchange in recognition of Lexi Vross for this award. William and Elaine Kleiman Scholarship. The William and Elaine Kleiman Scholarship was established at KHS in 1993. This scholarship alternates each year between a 4- and 2-year college-bound student. Since its inception, over $10,000 has been awarded by the Kleiman Scholarship. Tonight, one $750 Kleiman Scholarship is being awarded to a 2-year student, and the recipient is Cabe Linton. The Andrew Corsi Scholarship. This scholarship was established by the Corsi family more than 18 years ago. Since 2001, over $6,000 has been awarded from the Andrew Corsi Scholarship Fund. Tonight, one $500 scholarship is being awarded to a KHS senior in the class of 2023. And this recipient is Kenlyn Freeman. The Boyce U of M Scholarship. The Boyce U of M Scholarship was developed by Dr. George and Gloria Boyce to provide scholarship support to students attending the University of Michigan. Dr. Boyce himself was a 1940 U of M graduate. He was very actively involved in the scholarship process and very proudly met his scholarship recipients personally. On behalf of the Boyce family, I'm happy to recognize one graduating senior of KHS with this scholarship. Recipients need not be attending the University of Michigan, although U of M attendees are considered first. The recipient of the one-time award in the amount of $5,000 goes to Owen Jennis. The Scott Mickelson Scholarship. The Scott Mickelson Scholarship was established by Mr. and Mrs. Donald Mickelson in memory of their son, Scott. He was a KHS graduate with the class of 1993. One $500 non-renewable scholarship is being awarded to Charlie Christensen. Now I'll present to you Mr. Zach Wedge for additional scholarships.
All right, so it's been 2.5 hours. We're in the home stretch, and we just keep giving money away. So that's pretty cool. So my first year here, it's really exciting to see this, students, and though it's a little uncomfortable for the behinds, it's great for the pockets. So here, what I'd like to do is represent for the NHS. I'm a co-advisor, and so the first scholarship through NHS is called the American Red Cross Young Minds Change Lives Scholarship. High schools that have conducted an American Red Cross blood drive, or drives, as we have here, during the school year are eligible to participate in the scholarship program. The scholarship is available for graduating seniors from high schools participating in the Young Minds Change Lives Scholarship program. The scholarship amount is determined by totaling the total number of units collected at the school blood drive held during this program's time frame. Applicants for this drive must have either participated in the coordination of the blood drive or gave blood themselves. So this is kind of like the blood scholarship. And I hate blood so much, and these two know this, who won the scholarship. I hate it. So the two people who won this, the two ladies that won this scholarship did such an amazing job making sure that our 4 blood drives ran, and I'm very appreciative as the co-advisor because I could not do it. It is in the amount of $500. It is Chloe Fraker and Mackenzie Primo. I was going to say as the NHS advisor that this was very near and dear to my heart too. Sorry. All right. Congratulations. Good job. This next award was something that Mrs. Lindemann and myself, we wanted to give to one of the National Honor Society members. So it's the KHS National Honor Society Scholarship. This year, the KHS National Honor Society Chapter 1507 is awarding one scholarship to a student in NHS who has gone above and beyond to represent the pillars of the NHS: scholarship, character, leadership, and service. Choosing a student from the outstanding NHS class of 2023 was certainly not an easy task, but this year's recipient is a true standout in their amount of service to the study lounge and taking a proactive approach to leadership, helping first-year advisors make sure we stay on track, and the NHS responsibilities. So we are honored to award $250 to Amanda Yu. The next scholarship is the Delta Kappa Gamma Scholarship. The Delta Kappa Gamma Society promotes professional and personal growth of women educators and excellence in education. Our local chapter has developed a scholarship to honor a graduating senior that will pursue a degree in education in college. I am proud to present this $500 scholarship on behalf of the organization to Chloe Fraker. The Robert St. Louis Scholarship. The family of Mr. St. Louis established the scholarship in 2009 to honor his memory and his dedication and passion to the education of our youth. Tonight, one $500 scholarship is being awarded to a KHS senior in the class of 2023, and the recipient is Lexi Friedrich. The A.J. Massey Scholarship. This scholarship was established by the Massey family in 2001 to honor his memory. At this time, I'm happy to present the 2023 A.J. Massey Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Elise Danier. All right. The next scholarship is the Emmanuel, Betty, and Michael Pancari. I'm a German, sorry. Memorial Scholarship. The children of Emmanuel and Betty Pancari created this scholarship to honor the memory of their parents and brother Michael, and was first awarded in 2014. This evening, I am honored to present the 2023 Emmanuel, Betty, and Michael Pancari Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Aubrey Burby. Congratulations. The next scholarship is the Cecilia and Guido Jaffola Memorial Scholarship. In 2016, the Brighton Township School District was the recipient of a monetary gift through the trust of Guido and Cecilia Jaffola. The 2023 Jaffola scholarship is in the amount of $1,000 and is renewable for additional 3 years. At this time, I am honored to recognize the following recipient for the 2023 being Charlotte Ryan. At this time, Mr. Matt Lalonde will present some scholarships for you.
The Kingsford Youth Wrestling Scholarship. The Kingsford Youth Wrestling Club offers a scholarship each year, which is awarded to a KHS graduating senior or seniors that have participated in wrestling during their high school career. A committee of the Kingsford Youth Wrestling Club reviews applications, selects a recipient on the basis of overall attitude, conduct on and off the mat, GPA, volunteer hours to the youth wrestling, essay content, and qualities that make them a role model. It is my pleasure to present the 2023 Kingsford Youth Wrestling Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Joshua Peterson. The Tony Spigarelli Memorial Scholarship. The family members of Tony Spigarelli established this scholarship to honor his memory. Tony was a 2008 Kingsford High School graduate. It is his family's wish to help further the education of college-bound students who shared his love of soccer. This year's recipient of the $1,000 scholarship is Trent Mackey. The Ray Drake Kingsford Football Alumni Scholarship. In 2007, a group of individuals came together with the vision of recognizing KHS football athletes with a scholarship named after Mr. Ray Drake. Each year since then, they have awarded one $1,000 renewable scholarship to a selected recipient. The Ray Drake Kingsford Football Alumni Scholarship Committee has selected Cole Millala as the recipient. You just wanted to see me. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. The Hometown Lumber Scholar Athlete. Hometown Lumber graciously offers this scholarship each year to a graduating senior. It is offered to a senior boy or girl to be used in any field of education or vocational training of 9 months in duration or longer. Any Kingsford High School senior boy or girl is eligible to apply if he or she has at least a 3.0 grade point average or better and has participated and earned a minimum of 3 varsity letters during their high school career in any sport. On behalf of Hometown Lumber, I am pleased to award the 2023 Scholar Athlete Award to Elena Bordolini. The KHS Alumni Female Athlete Scholarship. The KHS Alumni Female Athlete Scholarship was initiated by a graduate of Kingsford High School that is very proud to be an alumnus of KHS and Flivver Sports. He is also the benefactor of the KHS Football Scholarship. In setting up each of these scholarships, he has referenced how his participation in KHS athletics shaped him as a person. His selection to receive this $500 scholarship is Amanda Yu. The KHS Male Athlete Scholarship. The KHS Male Athlete Scholarship was initiated by the same graduate of KHS, again, very proud to be a part of Flivver football. His comments in creating this scholarship were being a part of the Flivver football program really helped shape me into the person I am. This year and going forward, the donor has decided to consider male athletes in football and other KHS sports. This year's recipient illustrates the positive impact the KHS athletics program had on this community. I am happy to announce the recipient of this $500 scholarship is Nick Nora. The Bob Scholarship. The original Bob Swanson Memorial Scholarship was established to commemorate a true champion of the game of tennis who lost his courageous battle against cancer in June of 1999 at the age of 46. This fund began as a memorial tournament to honor Bob Swanson and his commitment to developing youth. It has funded over $133,000 in scholarships for Northern Michigan seniors since its founding. The scholarship, now called the Bob, has been joined by the Northern Michigan Tennis Association in funding the awards. Tonight, we would like to recognize a KHS senior who was awarded this year's Bob Scholarship by demonstrating a commitment to tennis and the betterment of her community in the spirit of good sportsmanship. Congratulations, Paige Janisek. Next up, Mr. Dave Lindbeck.
Thank you, Mr. Lone. At this time, I am pleased to announce and recognize the top 10% of the KHS class of 2023. When I call your name, please come forward to receive your honor cord. Ashlyn Blaskowski, Maria Fornetti, Chloe Fraker, Peyton Johnson, Jalen Kriegel, Erica Malone, Isaac Nash, Afrosina Jean Reith, Eiley Sutton, Ben Trevelyan, and Hunter White, and Amanda Yu. And now on behalf of the administration and faculty at Kingsford High School, I would like to now present an award and high honor cord to the seniors that have attained the highest honors, recognizing by earning a GPA of 4.0 or above throughout their first 7 semesters. Would the following students please come to the stage? Ashlyn Blaskowski, Maria Fornetti, Chloe Fraker, Peyton Johnson, Jalen Kriegel, Erica Malone, Isaac Nash, Antonio Oketti, Mackenzie Primo, Ephrasia Jean Reith, Eiley Sutton, Benjamin Trevelyan, Hunter White, and Amanda Yu. Congratulations. Now, on behalf of Kingsford High School and Brady Township Schools, I congratulate each and every one of you for your accomplishments and for the scholarships you have received tonight. I'm happy to be a part of your special evening. It has been an honor to be around you this year. Class of 2023, you'll be missed. But as your time here at Kingsford High School comes to an end and your Kingsford High School book comes to a close, leave your last page to be written by thanking your teachers, thanking your parents, and those that supported you on your journey. Take some time to reminisce with your friends and classmates and share stories. We are also very proud of you, and we look forward to learning about the next book you'll write. And as a reminder, all McNeil recipients and Alumni and Friends Awards winners, please remain in the auditorium for a group photo. There will also be a social outside the auditorium after the presentation. Thank you, friend, for attending tonight, and have a great evening.